My name is Mita, but sometimes I'm Mora. Mita plays with makeup and Mora is a hoarder. Hello. Hi. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mita, and if you are new to my channel, comment down below and say hello. Hi. And I will be sure to comment back and show you lots and lots of love, guys. If you like my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button and that little notification belly bell so you can get notified every time I upload. And if you like this video, hit that like button, girl, or that dislike button. Let me know if you like my content or not. Like, it helps me make new videos, girl. You feel me? You feel me? Okay, guys. So that was very draining intro. Girl, I have been gone for like 2 weeks, guys. I have been MIA, missing in action, girl. Because, girl, I've been on this weight loss journey and I've been on and off. So I diet, then I fall off my diet. Then I diet, then I fall off my diet. Then I get depressed, girl. Then I have anxiety. Then I have depression, girl. So I've been all effed up for like 2 weeks. Like, just going through it, Miss Thing. But I am back at it, girl, and I will be uploading 3 videos a week, and you guys will be seeing a lot of me, so get used to this mug, you know what I'm saying? So guys, I am starting a new series on my channel. I will be uploading every Thursday versus Friday, and we will be uploading Throwback Palette Thursdays, guys. So I noticed that a lot of beauty gurus and beauty influencers are always showing you guys the next best thing, right? So I'm like, what about my girls who are in college, who are in school, or just who can't afford the next best palette? You know what I mean? What about those girls? And so I got to thinking, and I got these little worms, you know, like, I got them working and twerking in my brain. And I came up with this idea for Throwback Palette Thursdays. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be picking a palette from back in the day and doing a beautiful eye look with it and showing you guys that you can still bust out these old palettes, girl, and give a look, Miss Thing, okay? So today, guys, I chose the Serpentina palette by Kat Von D. Now, this is a fairly old palette to me. Anyways, I think I used this palette one time, guys. Comment down below if you're like that. Like, you'll buy a palette, do a makeup look, and then just put it in the freaking gabineta, in the drawer, Miss Thing, and forget all about it. Like, this happens to me constantly, guys. So I really want to start digging out those old palettes and get the most use out of them as I can. I am a makeup collector, but I still would like to use my palettes, you know what I mean, and get use out of them. So this eye look that you see here, I use the Serpentina palette, guys, and I gave a look, Miss Thing, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Girl, I'm too hyped for my own good. Guys, if you are not following me on Instagram, I will link it here below, in my Snapchat. I will be posting a lot more now that I'm uploading videos again, and you guys can, you know, stay in tune to what's going on with me. I also started a weight loss journey support group for those of my girls who are on a weight loss journey and want to lose weight. I will link that down below. I started a group on Facebook. Also have a new Instagram, which will be separate from my YouTube Instagram. This will be my personal Instagram where I would just talk shit, girl. And that is Mita La Cosa Instagram. I will put that here, girl. So many things going on. Oh my God. So guys, let's get right into this video. So this is the Serpentina palette, and for those of you who don't know, this was a limited edition by Kat Von D, guys, and I love this palette. It has all these fun colors in it. Today I used 3 of those colors, I believe. Yeah, 3 of those colors, the blue, the red, and the black. And then I also whipped out this pigment over here in the corner, and I love this look that I came up with. It is gorgeous. It is giving me very va-va-voom kind of look. So yeah, guys, I am loving this. Guys, I will put a poll here to see if you guys are going to enjoy this series. So please enter the poll and let me know if you like this idea about Throwback Palette Tuesday. If you like this idea about Throwback Palette Thursdays, and I will keep this series going, okay? If you want to see how I got this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so for this palette, we are definitely going to need a basics palette. You know this is my go-to from CoverGirl, the True Naked Goldens. This is what I use for my basics. We are going to go ahead and lay down this kind of fleshy tone right here. It kind of matches my eyes. I'm going to do this eye on camera, this one off camera. So now we're going to go into that crease, guys. So yeah, guys, talk to me, baby. How you guys been? What is new? What do you guys have planned for spring break? Where are you going? I'm thinking about going on vacation this summer again. I think we're going to go. My husband's already talking about booking a hotel. Now's the best time to book it for the summer. You get great package deals. So, yeah. So now, I'm letting you guys know, I don't set my full eye. What happens to my eye is it tends to cake up when I set it with a powder or something. So I am going to I just put a transition in so that when I go in with the colors, it doesn't stay like patchy and stuck, guys. So now, going in with this Serpentina palette, we're gonna get crazy today, girl. We're gonna get crazy. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get crazy. I'm going to go into this red, and it is called Blood Milk. And Kat Von D kills me with her names, guys. I find myself having such a hard time with these names of these shadows. And I love her mattes. This matte is looking really good. So I'm going to go right into the crease with this. Being sure. And as you can see, guys, I only applied very little product on my brush. And look how pigmented that shit is. So be careful with that. So I'm just putting that in my crease. I don't think I want it too intense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another blending brush with that fleshy tone from the Goldens palette. And I'm going to just buff out the edges. Bust? What? What you say?
What you say?
So let's go ahead and just blend this out, these edges. And I'm going to just blend that out. Now, what I'm noticing with the Serpentina palette is that we don't have any transition colors, guys. So you might have to whip out other palettes, and that might drive you away from using the palette. So I'm not going to use any transition shades. I'm just going to use my basics small palette. I don't want to pull out any other palettes. I just feel like I don't want to make it too much. You know what I mean? So now going in with this kind of like brown, I'm going to just blend out this this kind of red burgundy shade. And I mean, we could always build up the burgundy color. That's why, guys, it's always good to have a basics palette so that when you do buy a palette that's full in color, it happens often in the beauty community, you can definitely have something to calm those colors down or to blend them out, of course. Some people don't like their colors too bold. So now just going back in with that red. And it's a great matte shade. I mean, look, it blends like a dream, guys. And I've had this palette, I think, for maybe over a year. And this only has a year shelf life. And it works perfectly fine. That's why as long as I don't smell any chemical smell coming from my palettes, I will not get rid of them. Because this formula is still working fairly great. Look at the way it's just, you're getting that blown out, blend out effect in that crease. So that's what I look for when I do a eyeshadow look. I always look for that seamless, blown out effect. So now just going back in with that kind of fleshing tone and that brown that I showed you guys, I'm just going to blend out these edges. It's always good to have a basic palette. Comment down below what's your favorite basic palette. This is my favorite. However, I wish they did have a black in here. That would make it the perfect basic palette for me. But this is my favorite simply because it's $10 and the shadows blend like a dream. So and it's great for like an everyday quick look. Look at how this is blended, girl. That shit looks dope. Wow. Serpentina, I've been sleeping on you, boo-boo. Now, guys, I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm just going to use my color switch because I notice when I do eyeshadow looks, guys, is this the same with you? You like dirty a lot of brushes. So I'm noticing that lately I've been dirtying a lot of brushes when I go to do one freaking eye look. When I have a color switch, like there's no need for it. So I'm going to start using my color switch more and minimize the brushes that I dirty. I am going to go into ink. Girl, I don't know what this is called. I'm going to go into this shade right here because I have no idea what that is called. Like I said, Kat Von D kills me. And I'm just going to kind of tap this on the outer portion very lightly. As you can see, that is super pigmented, guys. And I'm gonna start blending it into the crease slowly. Okay guys, so now we're just going to blend this out a little bit. I'm gonna try not to blend too much, and I'm gonna just come into that crease a little. Now I'm going to clean my brush. As you can see, there's a lot of pigment on there, and I don't want that black to come all the way in. So I'm just using my color switch. Yeah. So now we're just going to finish blending this out with a clean brush. There's no product on my brush now. I'm just kind of giving that a nice smooth transition, and I'm like that. Because black, guys, if you're not careful with it, let me tell you something, this will get everywhere. Like you have to be careful with black, guys. So now going in with more black, I just want to darken this outer V up and just bring it in a little more. So I'm gonna just keep packing that black on, because I just want it really black right in that outer V. So now that it's blended out, I can pack it on. But first you want to blend it in to the other color so that you have that nice seamless transition there. But right now I'm just deepening that black because I want it nice and dark on the outer V. So now I'm just going to go back into my color switch, clean off that black, girl, because I'm not about that using 50 brushes makeup life. It's not happening. Now I'm going to go back into that Kat Von D matte red, and I'm just going to blend that into the crease like so, like that, being sure, because we lost a little bit of that pigmentation when we blended that black, and just blend out the outer edge of the black with the kind of red. It comes off as a burgundy, like it really does, comes off like a burgundy, as it looks like a red in the pan, but it does come off like a burgundy. So just be mindful of that. Now I'm going to go back in with my transition colors from my basics palette that we used earlier, that brown and that kind of beige color, and we're just going to blend out those edges, guys, like so. Bada boom, bada bing. So now you see how we got that nice dark black on the outside, and just that nice transition. Now I'm going to take some concealer and we're going to cut that crease, girl. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And of course, you guys already know what I use to cut my crease is a art brush or a... So now we are cutting the crease. And I don't want to go too low or too high. You kind of want to look down while you're doing this step. My eyes are a little bit hooded, so it tends to transfer if I look up. So I have to be very careful and mindful of that. You don't want to have too much product on your brush, just enough. Okay, there we go. Now that we have the lime and that is officially secured, I'm going to take some extra product from my hand. And I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, guys. It's just that I don't want this to transfer. You have to stay looking down or this will transfer to your upper lid. Some people it doesn't, but me it does, girl. And I do not soak my lid in concealer. I simply put enough that my lid is coated. Now, with my finger, I'm going to blend from the outward inward. So from the crease in. But first, we gotta add some more up here. As you can see, we didn't. So we're just gonna blend this out here with our finger. I just find for me, and you can go both ways. I'm going out now. Then I'm coming back in with my finger. Then I'm going back out with another finger. Then back in with the other finger. So as you can see, we got a nice little blend going on there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take very lightly on the brush, very little product of black. And I'm just going to blend this edge here before I apply any product. Just going to blend this out like so. And then we have a nice seamless blend, as you can see how beautiful that transition is. And that's kind of what you want to do when you're doing a cut crease. See, now my eye is fine. I can open my eye, I can do whatever, and it's not going to transfer because everything is fairly blended out. So now we are going to use, we're going to use this blue called Nile. It just looks really, really beautiful, and I really want to put that on the lid. So let's go ahead and do that. And you have to take your time with this, guys, because especially that line that we have there. And I'm going to show you how to fix that line. Don't worry about anything that transfers on the bottom. We can always remove that. Okay, it happens to me all the time, guys. So now I'm just going ahead, applying this blue. Okay, now what I love about this, and if you look closely, guys, you can see that gap from the red to the blue. Now here you can decide to either cut the whole crease and make it a double cut crease, or you can go in with another color or the same color and just sharpen up this inner portion. So what we're gonna do today is, I think I'm going to take the red that we use and we're just gonna sharpen that up. So now with a brush that I customly made, I custom cut this brush so that it's angled and precise for this exact application. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and trace. So we're just gonna continue to go over that gap. And I shake a lot, guys, so if you see me shaking, it's because it's hard for me to keep my hand steady. So I just want to come up close and show you guys. You see how this is darkening and this is still light? So we're going to continue to go over that. Now, with a very small blending brush, and this is a Jessup 209 brush. I got this on eBay. I am going to go on the opposite side of that line because this has a very fine tip. And I'm just going to blend out that line like so. And I know, guys, it may seem challenging for some people. Some people, they're probably like, girl, that's easy. And then you have some people that are like, girl, I don't know who you think is doing that, but it's not me. But guys, the more you practice, I'm telling you, the better you'll get. Like, I used to not be able to do this shit either, but I didn't learn how to do it from other people because everybody has their own techniques and their own way of doing things. So now you can see we have a nice blended out cut crease, which looks gorgeous. So now we have the Kat Von D pigment that comes in the Serpentina palette. And this, I would really recommend that you get some MAC Fix Plus for this part. I prefer to use MAC Fix Plus. And I'm just going to get some of that pigment on my brush, like so. I'm going to spray some Fix Plus on there. Very minimal, you don't need a lot. And I'm going to put this right in the middle, like so, between that black and that blue. Bringing it all the way to the top, like so. I'm blending that into that black. And you just keep adding product until you feel like you have added enough pigment. We're going to go back in with the blue. And we're going to blend the blue into that gold. Just kind of feather it in. I'm going to clean that brush. And we are going to take it into the black. And we're going to just darken that outer V like so. And look at how nice that outer portion looks. So then we have this that looks like that misting. And then we're going to clean this brush. We're going to go back into that Kat Von D red that we used initially. Dust off whatever excess. Go a little bit above and just bring that out a little bit more so we have a little bit more of a blown out effect. So it comes up just a tad higher, just making the eye appear, the space just a little bit bigger, like so. Now we're going to clean this brush because, girl, we're not about that dirty brush life. And now we're going to go back into our basics palette, taking that kind of fleshy tone that I was calling fleshy tone, and we're just going to clean up that brow bone. You see how it just calms that red down. Now we're going to go back into the red and kind of blend that into the fleshy tone. I mean, it's work, guys. It's a lot of blending when you're doing eyeshadow, but it is so worth it. I mean, look at that eye. That is the finished eye. You could add glitter in the crease and make it a glitter cut crease. However, I am happy with it as is. Once I do my face is all red, guys. Excuse me. Oh no, that's chocolate. I got chocolate on my face. Okay. Well, that is that. I'm going to do the other eye, put on my face, and I will be right back so we can do that under eye. Be right back. Okay, guys, so I have finished my full face. I have put on liner, lashes, and I put on the blue eyeshadow under here along with some blue glitter that I got from my local beauty supply store, and I really like how this eyeshadow look came out. If you notice, guys, you don't have to put the blue glitter. The blue glitter just gives it a little bit of a pop. I wanted that real dramatic kind of look, so that's why I went with that. You don't have to, however. And then I'm wearing the lipstick by, I believe, Jeffree Star. I'm wearing the lipstick by Jeffree Star in Blue Velvet, and I just thought it went awesome with this look. So this is the finished look. I am wearing the Moonchild palette on my brow bone and highlights for those of you who want to know. I'm wearing the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow for a foundation, as you can see, and my go-to shade and light palette for my contour and highlight, guys. So yeah, this is the finished look. Yes, guys, I hope you are loving this look as much as I am. I really like how this look came out, and I thought it was so much fun to pull out palettes from back in the day, guys, and it's so good to see you guys again. Guys, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below and let me know how you guys been. What is new, Mystic? What's new in the makeup community, guys? What are they giving? Are they slaying? Are they giving me scandalo, Mystic? What are they giving me? Fill me in down below, girl. And I will be seeing you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, dolls. Mwah. Bye.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.